Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 17 Manchester City Career Mode. Now in today's episode, we're not just going to be having Premier League games, we will be starting the EFL Cup and our second Champions League group stage game. So 3 games in today's episode. The first one is the first EFL Cup game of the season against Hull City. After that, we got the weekend Premier League game against Swansea, and then to end off the episode, our second Champions League group stage game against Young Boys. It's been a good start to the Premier League season. We're currently sitting second at the moment, 3 points behind Chelsea, who are sitting in the first position. We've played 5, we've won 4, only lost 1 game as Chelsea sitting first. They've won all 5 of their first 5 games of the season. And we take a look at our Champions League group to see that we're currently sitting in the second position. After 1 game played, we've won that game. We're sitting in second because Real Madrid did win their game 4-1. We did win our game 3-1. So they scored the extra goal. They're sitting in first. We're playing Young Boys, so that should be an easy win for ourselves after an easy 3-1 win against Copenhagen. And if you guys can go ahead and drop a like rating on today's episode, that'll be greatly appreciated. Drop a comment down below that I can respond to. Subscribe also for daily FIFA 17 Career Mode content. But without further ado, let's head into the first game of today's episode in the EFL Cup against Hull City. This is our first EFL Cup game for the season. It's against Hull City at the KCOM Stadium. We're looking to go ahead and win this game. I'm resting my major players for this game. It's only the EFL Cup. I won't be too worried if we don't go all the way to win it, but it would be nice to head into the next round. And we take a look at the Hull City lineup for this upcoming game. They do have Marshall starting in goals. They're going to be starting the 4-5-1 formation. Mason in the midfield. Snodgrass playing on the right midfield in a 4-5-1 formation. And we take a look at my Manchester City side. Bravo in goals. Major changes to the side. Iheanacho and Jesus as the 2 strikers, with Sane and Nolito behind them. Fernando and Delph in the 2 central midfield positions, with Kolarov and Cole Walker starting as the fullbacks. Here we go in this game against Hull City, looking to pick up the first win of today's episode. We've been in some great form, especially in the last episode, beating United. Jesus wide to Nolito. Now Nolito's down the wing. Streaming forward goes Nolito. Look at that. Gets past the sliding challenge. Now Nolito plays it through. Jesus with the chance. 1-0 City after 5 minutes. And straight from Hull City's chance, we went on the counter-attack. What a run from Nolito. He was just down the wing, cut it inside. Went past a few sliding challenges. And just a brilliant finish there from Jesus. He picks up another goal for this season. He has started well. He picks up the goal. 1-0 City. What a way to start off today's episode. Fernando to Iheanacho. Now Iheanacho is going to go with a shot. He's hit the post, but the rebound almost fell to, I think it was Nolito. And in the 55th minute, we could have doubled our lead and put ourselves through into the next round of the EFL Cup. Laporte trying to defend it. Can he defend it? No, he can't. He takes him out, and I thought that would have been a penalty for Hull. I thought Laporte took him out and did not get the ball. It looked like it, but then he did well to block the rebound shot. But that's going to be a corner for Hull. And Hull through Snodgrass. Snodgrass, can he go all the way? Plays it. Good interception from Cole Walker. And we're on the counter-attack. We're through here. Cole Walker can just play through Jesus. Wasn't a good ball, but Jesus is still on it. Look to play back to Iheanacho. Trying to play it through. Robinson with the interception. And Hull City look to play it out. Nolito with the interception. Plays it wide. Fernando. Jesus. Iheanacho, all he has to do is play through Cole Walker to make it 2-0 Manchester City. He has done it. It's come off the post, but it's gone into the back of the net. 2-0 Manchester City against Hull City in the 90th minute, and that is going to secure our spot into the next round of the EFL Cup. A very good run there from Cole Walker, but what a finish into the back of the net. I was waiting for him to make that overlapping run. One touch, and buries it. It did come off the post, like I said, but it went in. 2-0 Manchester City. It is a 2-0 win to start off today's episode. 2-0 win in the EFL Cup. I rested loads of players for this game, the likes of Bale, Aguero, David Silva, just to name a few. And we played well, also Kevin De Bruyne, and we played well. We still were able to pick up a 2-0 win, continuing our great form. That is now, I think, a 5-game unbeaten streak, and we've dominated every team in all 5 of those games. So it's been a great start to the season. Let's head into the next game. We're heading back into the Premier League and looking to pick up 3 points, trying to push ourselves into the first position as we are sitting in second. We head back into the Premier League against Swansea at Liberty Stadium. We're sitting in third at the moment. Southampton did win their game, so now they are level points with Chelsea at the top of the table. We're sitting in third, and after that, obviously we've only lost 1 game this season. A 2-0 win start of today's episode. We should pick up the 3 points easy against Swansea City, who is struggling this season. And we take a look at the Swansea City lineup for this game. Fabianski will be starting goals. Llorente starting as a striker in a 4-2-3-1 formation. The formation that we were actually using before. Now we've gone to the 4-2-2-2 formation. And that is their lineup for this upcoming game. We should easily pick up the 3 points against that sort of side, that Swansea side. And Aguero's come back into the side. Jesus will be starting alongside Aguero as the 2 strikers. We're just behind them is going to be Bale and Kevin De Bruyne obviously starting. My strongest starting 11 with 1 change. Otamendi has come into the side. He'll be starting alongside Company in the 2 centre-back positions. Gundogan and Toure also return for this game. Here we go, looking to pick up another 3 points in the Premier League. Our Premier League form and just really our form in general has been great. And looking to pick up 3 points. Aguero's down the wing. Sergio Aguero comes in with the cross. Fernandes as far as Yaya Toure to Bale. Now Bale's going to go with the shot. It's saved from Fabianski. And Fabianski gets to the rebound. Goes for that wide ball to Bale. Bale actually won the header. Jesus now to Aguero. Now Sergio Aguero is going to get around that defender. Sergio Aguero can go all the way. Goes with the shot and he's put it wide. And I should have just continued my run. I thought holding it up and sort of cutting it back and moving onto his right foot was better. And he just puts it wide. Couldn't play that one back. Llorente is on it. Llorente's still on it. Goes for the shot. Company does well with the sliding challenge to make sure that one does not go on target. But Swansea are playing well in this game. As they got the corner. Corner's going to come in. The header. It's going to lead to another corner for Swansea in the 56th minute. 11 minutes into the second half. The corner's going to be crossed in. The header from Fernandes has gone in and Swansea lead 1-0. At home, who would have thought that? This could be a huge upset. Swansea pick up a goal. Fernandes from the corner scores. 1-0 Swansea in this game. Llorente plays a through, and they could have sealed the win in stoppage time. No, their man was offside. Look at that. Llorente played it through, and they just find themselves offside. Zabaleta, if they played it to the other man, he kept the other man onside. But in stoppage time, with 3 minutes to go, Yaya Toure, Sergio Aguero, play through Bale. Go on, Bale. It's in the 90th minute. Bale's going to lose it, and that's going to be it. We have just dropped 3 points away to Swansea. In a game heading into it, we're looking to pick up the 3 points, especially the way that we've been playing. We've dropped 3 points, and that is going to be crucial, not now in the season, but when it comes down to it later on in the season when we're fighting for the Premier League title. Games like these could cost us the league title. We've just lost to Swansea, and 2 of our losses this season have come to 2 not even very good teams. It was a loss earlier on this season, a couple episodes ago, and now it's a loss against Swansea City. So definitely not what we were looking for. We lost to Stoke and now we've lost to Swansea. 2 teams we should have beaten. We're heading into the final game of today's episode, looking to hit back in our second game in our Champions League group stages. Player will be returning from his injury. Fernandinho has been cleared, and some good news after a disappointing loss. But it's time to head into that final game of today's episode against Young Boys in the Champions League. As we head into the final game of today's episode in the Champions League against BSC Young Boy to Switzerland side, we need to hit back after that just such a disappointing loss against Swansea City. I thought surely we had the win in the bag. We started well in our Champions League group. We did win our first game in a 3-1 win to ourselves against Copenhagen. Real Madrid did defeat the team that we're playing now for a 4-1. So could we better that? Because we'll be facing Real Madrid obviously in the next game in our Champions League group stage. That's going to be huge in the next episode. But let's take a look at both sides for this game. We take a look at my Manchester City side for this game. Bravo in goals with Iheanacho and Aguero as the 2 strikers. Just behind them is going to be Kevin De Bruyne and Sane. I'm resting Bale for this game. Bale has started the season very, very well, but in today's episode hasn't really done much, especially in that previous game. And we take a look at BSC Young Boys for this upcoming game, a team that I don't know much about, and they are the weakest side in our Champions League group. They're starting a 4-4-2 formation. Here we go, guys, looking to pick up another 3 points in our second Champions League group stage game against BSC Young Boys. Here we go. Laporte can't get to it, and now they're going to have a 1-on-1 chance, and Bravo's going to save it. Not a best start to this game. The Young Boys had a 1-on-1 chance on goal, and fortunately for us, Bravo came out big on top in the 9th minute. With the throw. Cross is going to come in. Laporte can't get to it. The volley is just put wide. No, their man was actually offside, but we have not started this game at all well at the Etihad. The Young Boys are having a few good chances on goal. Cross came in, but fortunately for us, their man was offside. But they're having some good chances. We just need to slow down the play and play the way that we've been playing this season, because it has been doing well. De Bruyne, Aguero, Iheanacho. Iheanacho can play through Sergio Aguero. Sergio Aguero, he's done it. And after 44 minutes, we've taken our time in this game. It wasn't like the Copenhagen game when we just scored straight off the bat, straight away. We've taken our time in this game, and we do put ourselves in the lead 1-0. Aguero with a brilliant finish on his left foot into that top corner. And it's 1-0 Manchester City. We take a look at a brilliant replay of that goal. What a goal from Sergio Aguero. 1-0, we're going to be heading into halftime with the 1-0 advantage. I want to pick up a few more goals, especially during the second half. Corner is going to come in. Fernando with the header. Now Iheanacho has the pace. Can he outrun this man? He does. Can he play to Aguero? He does. Aguero, Yaya Toure plays through Sane. Wasn't the best ball, but Sane can still finish it. Save from the keeper, and we should have done a bit better with that chance. Corner is now going to come in. Aguero. Kevin De Bruyne. Gael Clichy. To Fernando, who plays it through Iheanacho with a 1-on-1 chance, and he's done it. What a goal! In the 61st minute, we've made it 2-0 against the Young Boys, and the 3 points are ours in our second game in our Champions League group. You can see the ball got played through Iheanacho and the goalkeeper, and that's just a brilliant finish from Iheanacho. Look at that. He had the keeper on a difficult angle, and he's buried it into the bottom corner. 1-0 against the Young Boys, BSC Young Boys. And we're going to pick up our second win in our Champions League group stage, which means if Real Madrid win their game, it'll be first versus second. It'll be the two undefeated teams in the Champions League group stages facing off in the next episode, with City facing obviously Real Madrid. He's going to come in. Fernando, can he win the header? No, he can't. The Young Boys will have a chance of going out of the shots. It's come off the crossbar. It's come off the line. Bravo's come off his line. But fortunately for us, we escaped without conceding there. The shot came off the post and off the crossbar, and Bravo came out. It was actually a corner. Bravo actually saved the rebound shot. The header from that is going to come off the crossbar. What a header. It's just come off the crossbar. Cross comes in. Bravo tips that one out. The header's gone in, and no matter what I was doing, we just could not clear the ball out, and the Young Boys pick up a goal for themselves to make it 2-1 in the 74th minute. Cross came in. Bravo punched it out, and the header goes into the bottom corner after they hit the crossbar twice. Game is at 2-1 with 15 minutes to go. Sane with a good win. And now Sane is down the wing. Can Sane go all the way and make a 3-1 Manchester City? I decide to pass it to Sergio Aguero, an easy tap in. And 82nd minute, it's 3-1 Manchester City. Sane was down the wing. I could have went all the way with him, but I made sure that we were going to finish that one. An easy tap in for Aguero. He picks up another goal for himself this season, and it is 3-1 to ourselves. And that is a great way to end off today's episode. After a disappointing 1-0 loss against Swansea, we picked up a 2-0 win against Hull in the EFL Cup, which means we're advancing into the next round of that cup competition. It's another win in our Champions League group stages, another win, another 3 points. But that is how we are going to end off today's episode of the Manchester City crew, mate. If you guys did enjoy it, drop a like, drop a comment down below. Subscribe also if you are new to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram. All links are down below in the description. Catch up on any other episodes of this series or any other videos from myself, and I'll see you all on my next video.